We are wrapping up today's show with some charcuterie, courtesy of Natalie from Simply Sliced. You can see a gallery of her creations on the Simply Sliced Charcuterie Instagram, and she is sharing some of her secrets by partnering with a number of other local businesses to offer classes in how to craft a board that is anything but boring. Today, she stopped by Most Buffalo to chat about it all.
So Natalie, we're going to put you to work already. You're going to be kind of working as we chat here and showing us how to put a board together. But I just want to start by asking how you got into doing this in the first place.
So I used to work at the cheese shop in Wegmans for about 2 years. I worked at Wegmans for 6 years total, but I worked there for 2 years. So I got a lot of my cheese knowledge from there, learned a lot about the different cheeses, what pairs well with what. And somebody had randomly asked me to make them a board. And so I made them, and then we posted on social media, and it just kind of took off. So that's really how we got started.
It looks intimidating when you see what the final product is. How do you start?
So usually I start by putting the cheeses on the board, whatever way you want to be. It's nice to have a base. So once you get all your cheeses on there, you can kind of just build everything around it. So whether that's the fruit or the meat, or the vegetables, crackers, all that kind of stuff, you can kind of just add on top of that. So once you have the meat or the cheese as your base, it's easier just to kind of go off of that.
Just do that. So you're teaching a lot of classes, you're showing people how to do this, and people can find the information on your Instagram, of course, but what can they expect when they come to a class?
So I really just walk them through the process. People come to me and they think it's super, super intimidating to build a charcuterie board. But it's really quite simple when you get down to the basics of it. It's just walking yourself through step by step by step. So that's exactly what we do in the classes. We start with building with the cheese, and then we do different things with the meat. We make a salami rose. Sometimes we do a kiwi rose too, just showing them just little different tricks that can really level up a charcuterie board.
And I wanted to ask you about something that can have that wow factor, and certainly the rose made of meat can do it every time. Show us how you'd make that.
Sure, so I would actually just line up all of these pieces. I can take this one and kind of show. So you would just start lining up all of these pieces around the edge of the container there like that.
They're just in half there,
exactly,
right?
You just fold them in half and just line them up. And then this middle piece here is really just all these pieces folded in half, lined up, and then rolled. So it's super, super simple. Even if I unwrap this here, you can kind of see what we got working with us. So it's just this, and then you just take it and you just roll it up like that, and then you place it right in the center. And then kind of work it in there a little bit so it looks a little bit prettier, but it's not as hard as it looks.
Yeah, people have time to practice now for the Super Bowl so they can wow their guests.
I know, right? But it is that thing that's the wow factor. You're looking for it, that's the first thing you see even, it's the biggest, it's the most colorful, it's beautiful.
And it's delicious too. Thank you for your expertise, and remind everybody where they can find you.
Sure, so I am on Instagram at simplysliced_, as well as Facebook, that's just simplysliced716. And then I do have a website, simplysliced716.com. You can see all of my stuff on there.
Awesome, Natalie, thank you again. Unfortunately, we're out of time, so you can't watch me eat all of this in one sitting. But until tomorrow, I'm Kate Welschow for Be Well, Stay Well. We'll see you next time.